Architecture and environmental design, by their very nature, are bridges to a larger world. They literally build and give structure to the larger world.
Architecture is just not about the physical form, it's about the people and how they use that space.
How does it make you productive? How does it help you communicate with people? And also, how does it make the world last longer?
The world needs good designers.
We can take these techniques that we're learning to look at the world and look at design and use them in anything. I had a friend in architecture, and the moment that we started talking about his classes and he showed me a studio space, I was like, that's what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Every day I go into class, it's kind of an adventure, right? What have they come up with now?
We learn theory and we learn construction techniques and we learn design and environmental technology and computer software systems and all of these different things that make us so well-rounded and so flexible as professionals.
The interior design program, it's definitely tough, but it's for sure worth it. There's a lot more to it than just paints and pillows and fabrics. It's really detail-oriented.
CAED actually strikes a wonderful balance of the theory and the importance of design, but also the importance of these are still buildings. They still have people inside them. They have a lot of practical needs. And there's no reason that you should sacrifice one for the other.
The program has allowed me to challenge myself and to grow as an individual.
We have a great draw of talent to come to Kent State. We also have a lot of really talented faculty that can then take that raw talent and sort of hone it in and make it into something really, really amazing.
Our faculty are never too pretentious to go up and ask a question and to facilitate discussion.
There's a lot of one-on-one attention. If you have problems with anything, they're more than willing to talk to you.
There was that kind of energy between the professor and the student was more than the classes. It was really sharing the design philosophies.
We take the design of the campus and the building very seriously. Making a beautiful place to go to school is really important for the college experience.
When a student is thinking of coming to Kent State University for architecture, I think having a building or a facility that speaks of architecture is a great way to kind of market the idea that we create good designers here at Kent State University.
Taylor Hall was very forward-looking in its time, but design, like everything else, evolves, and it's time to look to the future.
Students do better when they can't hide, and students do better when their work is seen by others.
For the longest time, we've been kind of separated into different buildings across campus, and there's never really been the opportunity for this cross-pollination to take place between different disciplines. This new building will really facilitate that interaction of students.
The design has, I'll call it, a cascading stair that goes from the first floor all the way up to the studios, and there's just a real graceful movement through the studios that as you're walking up and down, you'll be able to see student work, see what's going on, other critiques.
Everybody who's even in a different subject matter is going to be exposed to disciplines that are adjacent to them, and they'll see that those boundaries really don't mean much and become curious about what's going on. So it's all about making legible the incredible work that happens here.
We have limited research space, and this new building will give us space to fabricate, space to use robotic arms, space to use a CNC cutter, just all kinds of things that have to do with the future of design and construction.
Sustainability is going to be a big driver in how the design is played out, how the design is shaped, how the building is shaped. So we really want the building to be a kind of a lantern, a kind of a Tiffany window that talks about all the activities that are inside.
It's right on the Esplanade, and it's really a gateway to the campus in many ways and a gateway to what happens inside.
Kent State University and the City of Kent have been in talks for a very long time about how to make this connection between the town and gown sort of atmosphere. And it's great to see that they finally found a resolution.
As you come down 59 or Main Street, it's the first building you're going to see across that student green, and it's going to be significant.
It's going to reflect out to the community in a way that I hope establishes a model for future buildings in our region.
It's going to show and prove that Kent State is this jewel of the Midwest for design and for architecture.
So we would hope that somebody would arrive at this building fascinated, terrified, excited, hungry, and by the time they leave, know that that's been their building and that's been their home and the whole origin of how they've acquired confidence as creative people.
This facility is going to propel our programs to the next level.
Giving back was always really important. My dad instilled that in us, and my mom too. And I always wanted to give back to Kent.
I give to the college because I'm an alum and also because I was a beneficiary of the support. I know that I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it weren't for the education I got at Kent State.
Whatever level that you could give back, I think you're giving not only just to the building, but you're giving to the people that are going through there and giving them opportunities to grow.
Investing in the College of Architecture and Environmental Design is investing in the future, because we are the students and the individuals who are going to be pushing forward and going to be designing these structures and this new wave of economy that's going to come through.
Cranes lists the top architectural firms in Northeast Ohio, and we have principals in 23 of those 25 top firms. That means Kent State graduates from architecture and interior design are influencing what happens in this segment of the state. Look at the cities that have outstanding architecture, urban design, landscape architecture, those functions that make the quality of life pleasant. This building is training those disciplines so that the future of the general citizenry of the country is a better place.